Welcome back, Sunday Society, to another episode of Taking Back Sunday.
Woo!
We are in week 8.
Ocho.
We are 2/3 of the way done with our Battle of the Karens.
Sounds legit to me.
Is it 2/3?
I don't think so. I don't know.
12? 4, 8, 12?
No, we're doing 14.
Oh, shoot. Okay. We're going to
last
keep
week
that
was-
in because I could tell Bianca didn't agree with that. That's how well I know her, is when I said 2/3, she had the look she had. I was like, that's not right. So we're close to 2/3.
Yeah.
Close.
Last week was half. So we're
Okay.
getting there.
We're getting there. We are going to honor you with 2 stories each. We ask that you vote so that we can do a bracket of who wins.
Yep. I'm excited. We've got some winners already.
I'm going to make Bianca put in the bracket in this video for us right now.
Tra-la-la. All right. So how do we want to get this going? Do you have a question?
I do have a question. So you did a question that we got a lot of responses on, and so I liked the question. So my question is, what is the most humbling thing that has ever happened to you? She had no time to prepare.
And I already know the answer.
Oh gosh. Is it
was
something
bad.
you want to share?
I don't know.
Mine's pretty bad.
I'll share with you, and then we can decide if
Okay.
we're going to keep it in for the public.
Okay.
Back when I was 25, maybe, I was engaging in an affair with somebody who was in a committed relationship with a child. And because I was a moron, own it, 100%. And she found out and sent me a lot of messages on Facebook. And I think the most humbling part was when she said, "How can you be a woman and do this to another woman?" And I have never been the same from that moment. And from that point forward, I have been a girl's girl, 100%. I have never even considered anything like that. So I don't know if we want to keep that in or not.
I mean, I think we all have experiences. We all make mistakes. We all do things that we shouldn't, and we learn and grow from them.
Yeah. I mean, it's been 10 years.
Yeah.
And I've had zero contact with that person since. So yeah.
I think that if you want to leave it in, I fully support it. We all have, I mean, gosh, we've had a whole episode of my whole debacle of my life.
Yeah. You know what? I am going to leave it in because it does show nobody is perfect.
Yeah.
And I definitely don't ever pretend to be. And it was something that I took and it allowed me to grow.
Yeah.
In deep ways, So
yeah.
We'll leave it in. And there is my deepest, darkest secret. So now nobody can blackmail me because that's the only thing I got.
So I think it's amazing that you were honest enough to show people that people can change, people can do things, and you are a girl's girl.
Thank you. I wasn't in that moment, in that decision. I was not. And that mistake will never happen again. I made it my mission in life. So here we are. What about you?
So I feel really, really bad. So we were having issues with people at one of my previous buildings. We were having issues with people who were not handicapped they were parking and using the handicapped spaces. I park, I see a car in a handicapped space and no handicap sticker hanging. And I'm just totally annoyed. So I go in. I try to figure out who it is, and they're like, "Oh, it's the girl that came to do labs." So a different company would come, and they would use these people would use their own cars, and they would do labs. So I walk up to her, and I'm like, "Hi, I'm Hannah. I've met you before, but it's been a while. I'm, the administrator here, and you're parked in the handicap parking spot, and we really would like for people who are not handicapped to not park in those spots. So if you could please park in a regular parking spot in the future, I would appreciate it because we need those for people that are handicapped." And she's like, "I am. It's on my license plate." Oh, I'm so embarrassed. So I went outside and sure enough, she had a handicapped license plate, Bianca. And I literally was so Like,
no.
I was professional, but I was like assertive and like a little abrasive about it.
No.
And I felt so
Oh my
bad.
gosh.
And I apologized, but like,
How do you come back from that?
she was,
Oh, honey.
oh, it was bad.
Oh, that sucks. I'm so sorry.
I was like,
Oof.
so, and here's the thing is that at that point in my career, I wasn't very assertive. I was very new administrator, and this was the time I picked. And of course, the time I pick is the time that I am not right.
Yeah, that was the hill. That was the wrong hill.
It was the wrong
It's
hill.
the wrong hill. Oh,
and I was
no.
like, no. I just wanted to walk that like 2-minute interaction back and be like, it is what it is. Not today.
Yeah. Just pretend like you didn't see it.
And I never said one more thing to anybody parking in the handicap parking.
Everyone gets a handicap spot now.
I was
my
so
gosh.
embarrassed and so humbled in that moment. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, that one's tough.
Mm-hmm.
That one's tough.
And like I had all the right intentions.
Sure.
Totally screwed it up.
Yeah. Oh, that sucks. That does suck.
And let me tell you, if you have kiddos, they humble you all the time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't have kids, and your kids humble me all the
My
time.
kids do.
Your daughter, specifically.
That is your daughter,
She
too.
said for the first time to me, you're embarrassing me. She has never said that before to me. And I was just like,
embarrassing her.
You were in the car? We were in the car just like driving, and I think I was just singing or like doing something goofy, and she was like, oh my gosh, Bianca, you're embarrassing me. And I was like, is this the age that I am now where I'm embarrassing these kids? Because she never felt that way until that one girl on the softball team said, you're embarrassing her. Oh my gosh, aren't you so embarrassed by her? I was like, she never even thought about it until then. And I was like, ugh, taking away my joy.
Yeah.
Like a Karen. So speaking of Karens, you want to dive into week 8? Get these stories read?
Let's get them done.
Gosh, I'm going to need like a mental break after this to like decompress from all the Karens. But I guess
I have been dealing with a real life Karen. I can't talk about it. But I will tell you guys, there are real life Karens that are just out here just on a mission to be the biggest Karen. And I think I found one. And oh my gosh, my life has been so stressful.
Yeah, I hate that so much for you.
Yeah, but I'm not going to talk about it because that's not professional. I'm praying for this experience to give me patience and grace and boundaries.
Yep, every negative experience has a lesson.
How fun are these pants, guys? I love them. Okay.
They are cute.
I look like a banana. Okay.
Banana.
All right. So let's get into it. Grab your coffee, get comfy. It's summertime, so you might need like
a lemonade,
something cold, a little mocktail, a little cocktail, whatever. Grab it, get comfy, and let's take back Sunday.
All right, I am going to warn you, the second one enraged me.
Oh, gosh.
Enraged me.
Okay.
The first one, very mid Karen. The second one, it might be my top pick for Karens, even over Cranky Carl.
Oh, wow.
I know, and I talk about him every episode. So
Cranky Carl.
This one is just, whatever.
Do you think Cranky Carl wore jorts?
Yes.
I see Cranky Carl in like jorts with a belt and his
shirt tucked in. But it's like got a polo. It's got a collar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it. All right. So this one is Karen. So I didn't have titles last week, so I used ChatGPT to make my titles.
Okay.
Karen and the case of the inconvenient identity check.
Oh, okay.
It was my second week working at the bank. I still had to check my little cheat sheet to remember which drawer button popped open the till, but I was trying my best to look confident. Everything had been running smoothly that morning. A few deposits, one suspiciously sweaty man asking about coin rolls, and a grandma who offered me a Werther's Original after I helped her reset her PIN. And then this lady walked in. She marched up to my window with a thick wallet in one hand and a phone in the other, mid-lecture with someone unfortunate enough to be on the receiving end. Without breaking eye contact with her phone, she slapped her wallet on the counter and barked, "I need to withdraw $1,000 from my checking."
Okay.
I'm glad she's got $1,000 in her checking, like, in this economy. Okay. I said, "Okay, no problem. Just insert your bank card and punch in your code." That's when she finally made eye contact with me, and it was chilling. "I don't have my card. I lost it," she said flatly, like this wasn't a problem. "Oh, I'm sorry to hear that," I said. "We can still look up your account. I just need to see your ID."
Probably lost that too.
You'd have thought that I had asked her
for her firstborn child.
You'd have thought I'd asked for her firstborn. "I shouldn't need to prove who I am. I'm clearly in your system. I've been banking here since before you were born."
So it's okay for you. Like someone else could come in and be like, "Yeah, I'm Karen.
Yeah.
I want $1,000 out of my checking account. Yep, we're just gonna give it to you." That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Crazy. Okay. "I just started here last month and I have never helped you before, so I can't circumvent procedure." "I don't care." Then responds, "So you don't want me to verify your identity before I take money out of your account and give it to you?"
Mm-hmm.
"This is ridiculous. I don't have time for this. I have a nail appointment and I'm already running late because I had to stop here since your app keeps locking me out." I just sat there staring until she gave in. She scoffed loudly, looked around to see if anyone was witnessing her Oscar-worthy performance. As soon as the door shut behind her, the lobby exhaled. An older man in line gave me a sympathetic smile and whispered, "Welcome to banking, kid." And that was the day I learned two things. Banking requires nerves of steel, and Karens never bring ID, but always bring the drama.
Okay.
So that's my
she
first.
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so.
All right.
What's your first one?
Mine. And so mine is a Reddit story, and it is called "She Wanted a Bagel. What She Got Was Banned." And it said that if this goes onto a video, and I'm assuming she probably means if somebody videoed it, but we're going to talk about your story. Husk says no. We said your name.
Hey.
All right. So she wanted a bagel. What she got was banned.
Love it.
Okay. "Hey folks, long time lurker, first time poster. Be gentle. I'm on a mobile and have the attention span of a caffeinated raccoon. If my formatting sucks, just pretend it's part of the charm."
I love it.
Me too. I really liked her storytelling skills. All right. So this took place in 2016 in Southern Florida. My 27 female had just turned 18 back then. I was barely surviving my first 2 jobs and eating more bread bowls than a human should. One of the jobs was good old Panera Bread.
I was going to say, Panera has good bread bowls.
Land of limp lettuce and Karen stampedes. I was going through hell at the time, burned out, broke, and clinging to minimum wage like it was life support.
Yes, girl.
We've all been there.
Yes, we are still there.
Somehow they promoted me to assistant manager after 6 months. Still not sure if it was a compliment or just a punishment with extra steps. Anyway, if you've ever been to Panera, you already know that it's a mecca for middle-aged suburbanites who think their My Panera card entitles them to diplomatic immunity and a seat at the Last Supper. The amount of "I know the owner" energy is in that place could just power a small country. So one day around 3 p.m., remember 3 p.m., I just feel like that's important. My general manager leaves to grab supplies from another store and puts me in charge. Just me and one cashier who's currently on break because, of course, the other one called out sick. So I'm flying solo at the register when she walks in. Let's call her Brittany. Beep. Because Karen is tired and Brittany has earned this spotlight.
Okay.
We all know a beep named Brittany.
Yes, we do.
Mid-40s, sunglasses indoors, hair that's been asking for the manager since 2007, marches in like she owns not just this Panera, but the entire city. She stomps up to the counter, already scowling like I personally keyed her Lexus.
Oh, no.
Me, "Hi there. What can I get started for you today?" Brittany, "Cinnamon crunch bagel, honey walnut cream cheese."
Okay.
Hi. I check the rack. Not a zip, not a single cinnamon crunch crumb remains. Me, I'm really sorry, ma'am. We're all out of cinnamon crunch bagels for the day, but we've got plenty of. Brittany, no, I came here for that bagel. Just interrupts her.
I love that.
Me. Again, it's 3 p.m. Like bagels, typically you're stocked in the morning. At the evening time, like
it's kind of expected that they'd be gone.
Yeah.
You would think, but.
Me. I get it, and I apologize for the inconvenience, but we've sold out for today, and I'd be happy to get you something else. Brittany, why can't you just make more? Does she think bagels just manifest out of thin air when you clap twice or something?
I was going to say, make more.
Me. Company policy says after 1 p.m., the ovens are reserved for baguettes only. We need them running constantly for the dinner rush. I wish I could help more. Brittany, sounds like laziness to me. Are they even on? I bet they're not. Go check.
Excuse me?
Mm-hmm. Now.
No.
She's in shock.
I was like, okay. Brittany.
Now, I already know those ovens at the moment were deader than my will to live. But hey, if she wants a song and dance, I'll give her a Broadway number. I stroll back, peek dramatically into the kitchen. Yep, every oven off, quiet and cold as corporate empathy. Do I tell her that? Heck no. I walk back with confidence of a barista who knows that their tip jar is full. Yep, all our ovens are in use right now. Can't make any more bagels. Brittany doesn't like that. She slams her hand on the counter and leans in like she's about to interrogate me under a dangling light bulb. God. Brittany, I want to speak to your manager. Now remember, my name tag says assistant manager in big bold letters. I pause. I slowly look down at my name tag, then back at her, but she doesn't read it. Or she just doesn't care.
Yeah.
Then she snaps her fingers at me like I'm a golden retriever. Brittany, well, go get your manager. Ah, there it is. That eternal customer question. You want a manager? Say less. I smile, that kind of smile, you know, that one. Buckle up, Becky. Me. Of course. Be right back.
I know where it's going.
I walk calmly into the manager's office, close the door, and sit on my phone for 5 minutes, just vibing, watching her pace around on the security cam like a simmering teapot with a god complex. Once I feel sufficiently entertained, I step back out, paste on my brightest fake smile, and say, "Hi there. I'm the manager. How can I help you?" Y'all. She practically short-circuited. She starts screaming, grabs cups from the drink station and yeets them across the counter, bangs her fist, full banshee mode. I genuinely thought she was about to flip a table and speak in tongues. Customers were staring. My cashier came back from break mid-exorcism. It was incredible. We ended up calling security. Yeah. She was escorted out, still shrieking about calling corporate and getting me fired. Spoiler alert, I did not get fired. She got banned. All that fury over a 69-cent bagel. Jesus. And that, friends, is how I learned that some people don't want solutions. They want scorched earth and cinnamon crumbs. God bless food service. And never again. Thankfully, I got the heck out of Florida for good. I am back home in Alaska.
Oh my gosh.
Best story ever. Like the way she told this story, she's like, forgive me. No, girl, you told it perfect. So you guys, if you have a second, just go in and look up Reddit and look up Husk says no. It's Husk_says_no. And just tell her what a good job she did. And thank you for the wonderful story.
That was good.
It was so entertaining to read.
I think that we should give awards at the end of like best storyteller.
Yeah.
Husk says no.
Husk says no gets it. Yeah.
Love it.
What do you have?
Are you ready for the one that's going to enrage?
Am I going to feel violent? Like, I feel like I feel violent sometimes, but am I going to feel violent?
I felt violent.
Ooh.
So,
okay. Let me take a sip of my limeade.
Just the absolute disrespect.
Okay.
I got to self-care real quick before I get into this. All right.
Anxiety. Wow. Okay.
Karen, in the case of the exclusive gym, featuring Weight Watch Wanda. Not to be confused with the program, she's just watching everyone else's weight.
Ew.
So picture this. It's 6:45 a.m. Haven't even had my coffee yet. I'm at the gym in a baggy hoodie trying to quietly exist on the treadmill. Nothing wild, just walking, zoning out to a true crime podcast and pretending I'm not dying inside because waking up this early hurts.
Mm-hmm.
About 50.
We've been there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Maybe that's why it angers me so much, is because this could have been
there.
me.
Yeah.
About 15 minutes in, I noticed a teenage boy and his mom walk in. He looked nervous, like the first day at the gym, kind of nervous.
Aw.
And she was clearly the one pushing him into it. Hovering, directing, wiping down his equipment before he even used it. That kind of mom.
Ew.
Whatever. I
Okay.
minded my business. Until suddenly I hear her voice right behind me. "Excuse me," she says, all clippy and condescending. "Could I talk to you for a second?" I pop out one earbud, thinking maybe she needs help or directions.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. She says, "I think it would be best if you left. You're making my son uncomfortable." I blink. "Sorry, what?" She huffs. "You're larger, and it's making him feel like this is a place for fat people. He's here to get fit, and it's hard for him to stay motivated when he sees someone who clearly hasn't put in the effort." I just stood there, stunned. Like, did this woman just try to fat shame me in a place specifically designed for people working on their health? She wasn't done. "I just think it's really discouraging for him to look around and see that. He was excited to start, and now he's talking about never coming back. You don't need a gym, sweetie. You need a nutritionist." Yeah.
Excuse me?
She said that. I slowly took out my second earbud, paused my podcast, and said, "Let me get this straight. You're asking me to leave a public gym where I pay a membership because your son made a snap judgment about someone's body, and instead of correcting him, you came for me." She just looked at me stunned. I wasn't supposed to clap back. I continued, "Here's a tip. If you want your son to succeed here, maybe teach him that fitness doesn't come in one size, and maybe stop projecting your shame onto strangers who are just trying to walk in peace." And then I turned back around and hit incline 5. She stood there for a second, flustered and silent, then turned and dragged her son, who honestly looked like he wanted the earth to swallow him, right out the door. The best part? 2 other women nearby gave me a little head nod of solidarity. So no, Karen, I won't be leaving the gym, because the only thing that doesn't belong here is your toxic attitude.
What a wench.
Dude, when I read this, I was like,
I wouldn't have been violent, but
What?
I would have been like, excuse me?
yeah.
Who
Could-
do you think you are? And your son's probably freaking embarrassed and don't
Oh
want to
my
be here
gosh.
because you're wiping down
Mortified.
equipment for him. Like he can't do it himself.
Right. And he's probably mortified that you
Yeah.
approached this person minding their own business, trying to be healthy,
Yeah.
and basically saying, "You're too fat to be here. My son needs
You're
to see
too fat to be at a gym.
Yeah. My son needs to see fit people here so he can be motivated." Excuse me?
And this, my
Ugh.
friends, is what is wrong with the world. People think
Amen.
that they are entitled to that behavior.
Yeah. Yep.
In 10 years, we'll talk about what entitlement I've been dealing with lately. All right.
So yeah, that's my week 8. I went out with a bang.
Wow.
I'm telling you.
Ugh. Okay.
Worse than cranky Carl. Maybe
Ugh.
not. But anyway, what's your final for week 8, girl?
Karen and the mall parking spot.
Oh gosh. Okay.
I wish I could say this was made up.
I know.
I've watched a video on it, so I know it wasn't.
Oh.
Well, part of a video.
Yeah.
I had just pulled into the mall parking lot, massive as always, with rows that felt like they went on forever. Miraculously, I spotted a good open space just a few rows from the entrance. I turned in, parked, and sat for a second to grab my purse and mentally run through my shopping list. That's when I noticed the woman in the car next to me rolling her window down and staring at me like I had just kicked her dog.
Ugh.
Excuse me, she said sharply. I turned to look at her surprised. Yeah? You need to move. That's my boyfriend's spot. At first, I was thrown off. I started scanning for signage, thinking maybe it actually parked in a designated employee parking area or some sort of reserved
Employee of the
space.
year over here.
Yeah. I even leaned forward to double check. Nope, no signs, no paint on the ground, just a completely normal parking spot in a completely open sea of hundreds of other spots.
I would have been like this. Are you talking to me, lady? Like, who are you talking to, crazy?
Trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, I asked, wait, is this an employee area or something? No, she snapped, clearly irritated for the question. I'm holding it for my boyfriend. You need to move. It took me a second to process what she was saying. She wasn't telling me I was in a restricted spot. She was literally trying to hold a public parking space with her body and attitude. But not even, because she's in a car.
Yeah.
Like I had somehow sat on her invisible friend, and now she was demanding I apologize and get up. There are open spots everywhere, I said, pointing to a whole road just a few feet away. I'm not moving. You can move. Or I'm not moving. You can move if you need to. Like if you want to be parked by him. Like
yeah, go find another double spot or whatever.
Or wait for him and then go find park. Yeah. That's when the dramatics kicked in.
Oh, gosh.
It always is when you buck somebody that's entitled. She grabbed her phone and started recording, flipping her camera towards herself and then to me. This woman is verbally assaulting me, she announced with full reality TV energy, like we were on the season finale of Mall Parking Lot Showdown. Mind you, she was the one cussing and yelling, calling me a selfish beep, and accusing me of stealing from people who work hard. Meanwhile, I was just sitting in my parked car, window rolled up, saying absolutely nothing. A few minutes into the circus, a silver sedan sped around the corner and screeched to a halt near us. Her boyfriend had arrived.
Oh, God.
What do you think's going to happen?
Boyfriend enters the chat. Oh, I think he's a Karen, too.
She immediately started yelling through the window at him, waving her phone and pointing at me like I was some dangerous intruder.
God.
She stole your spot. I told her to move, and she got up in my face and started threatening me.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
The boyfriend looked around, clearly confused. His eyes landed on me, still seated, calm and visibly done with all of this, and then back to her. You're filming her, he asked, already exasperated. Why are you yelling? It's just a parking spot.
Thank God.
She exploded. You never take my side. People walk all over me and you just let it happen.
Oh my God. Why is he with her?
I don't know.
Oh,
I have a single friend.
Right. Men love crazy. I am convinced they love crazy.
Except for Zach. He does not.
No. He does not have time for it.
He has no time for that.
No tolerance at all.
They started arguing louder and louder right there in the parking lot. He looked like he wanted to vanish. After a minute of back and forth, he shook his head, walked back to his car, and without another word, drove off. She sat there, stunned, mouth slightly open, still holding her phone like it could bring him back. Mm-hmm. I finally opened my door and stepped out. I looked at her, gave the faintest smile, and said, well, now the spot's all yours. Then I walked away into the mall, into the air conditioning, and into the peace of knowing I just witnessed a parking lot breakup caused by imaginary spot-saving entitlement.
Oh my gosh. What a disaster. That did not go how she thought it was going to go.
And it didn't go the way I thought. As I was reading it, I was like, oh, this man is going to be aggressive and rude.
Yeah.
No, he was like, you're ridiculous.
This is crazy.
Yeah. Probably not the worst Karen we've had, but literally, I've never been like, oh, you can't park next to me. That's someone else's parking spot.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. It does remind me of the time when we went to the crime junkie thing, and you stood in that spot to save it.
No one
but
came.
But nobody asked. Yeah, if somebody would have came.
If somebody would have came, I would have been like, oh, pretend like I was getting out of the car.
I'm just going to scoot right by you.
But nobody came. I was like, keep coming. Keep coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, if you guys hear Marley in the background, I can't.
She's having a moment.
I don't know.
It's the storms. She's like, what
it's gotta be. What time is it, actually?
8:30.
It is time for bedtime treats, and she is pissed.
Yeah.
She is like, give me my dentist stick.
We started early and to get done early, and here it is. So,
Well, I didn't get to ask my second question,
so
I wanted to maybe end with it. No, don't be sorry. I thought we could end with it because it's such a good way to end. My question is, what is something that you are tired of? Marley.
The better question would be, what am I not tired of? That would be the better question.
Easier to answer.
What am I not tired of? I am tired of people who are entitled.
Yeah.
And people who can't just be peaceful. I just don't understand why people can't just exist without causing chaos or drama or issues.
Yeah.
Like,
it's so peaceful to just not be involved in
mind your business, do your job, live your life.
Yep. But unfortunately,
tired of people that can't just do that.
And there's a lot of people that can't, and it's ridiculous.
Yeah. And like, I know there are certain situations in my life where my existence irritates certain people. I don't care. It is what it is.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, would I like it to be different? Sure. Is it probably ever going to be different? No. And that's okay.
Yeah.
But like, I don't try to be irritating. I don't enjoy making that. I don't enjoy that person or those people not liking me or my existence irritating them. Like,
right.
But I don't care.
Right. It just doesn't
affect my life. Yeah. It is what it is. It is. I have a good life. I have a good family. I have a lot going on, and I have a successful career, and I have too much going on to worry about any of that.
Yeah.
But like, there are people that are out there, and this is completely different than that, but there are people out there that are just like, they don't have enough to do with their time. They have to find things to be upset about or drama or create chaos.
Yeah.
Because obviously their life is boring without it. And I just don't get that. Man, when my life is going smooth, there's no issues, I'm like,
yeah. Well, it's like when people are in relationships that are healthy and they're like, I have to have conflict. I have to have conflict because that's all I'm used to.
Yeah.
And it's just one of those things where it's like, this is too good. This is too good. Something has to be wrong. Yeah. Like, when's the other shoe going to drop?
Yeah.
Type thing. That's a whole other conversation we could have.
That is. What about, and like people that are like, I can like complacent in their like marriage or relationship, and they're like, if there's just not exciting. Sometimes boring and not exciting is good.
Yep. Don't confuse chaos or drama with happiness.
Yeah. No. Okay, so what about you?
Something that I'm tired of.
Besides Marley barking.
Besides the dogs just barking all the time. And Petunia not wanting to be potty trained anymore. That's annoying as heck. I think I'm tired of the lack of compassion that I am feeling in the world right now. I just feel like people are only out for themselves, and they don't care about turning and helping their fellow person, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know. It just seems like we live in a very selfish and greedy time, and it's exhausting. Yeah. It's exhausting.
Like, I absolutely love the fact that we talk in this generation at this time. We talk about, self-care and mental health and things that you need to do for yourself and all of these things. But I think that we have crossed a line from like healthy, I need to take care of myself, to me. And I can do and set all of these, like I can set boundaries that are like maybe not appropriate or called for. And I can do this or I can do that just because this is about me, and this is for my, like, we just live in this world where it is all about us.
Yeah.
And it's really frustrating.
Yeah. And people can take advantage of like the boundaries.
Taking advantage of it. Yes.
And using it as a weapon, like weaponizing boundaries.
I feel like narcissists do that. They take all these things that are supposed to be good,
dude,
and use them.
We should have a whole episode about narcissists.
Yeah.
Because
I would love to have like how narcissists use boundaries.
Yeah.
To gaslight you and manipulate you.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Because the second that you set the boundary, or that you stand up for yourself, they're like, well, that's just a boundary for me. And like making it, anyway.
Yeah. So, like, I want you to do this, and if you don't, that's a boundary. And I'm like, that's not how that works.
That's not how that works at all.
But yeah, no, we just live in a really selfish world.
Yeah. And it's just sad. I don't know.
I mean, everybody listen to the song Price Tag. I feel like that is a great song
Yeah.
for how the world is.
Yep. Everyone's just looking out for themselves. And
Yeah.
it, survival of the fittest, I guess. But geez, man, like what happened to that sense of community and like togetherness and just
Mhm.
turning and helping people who need help instead of just assuming the worst in everybody and thinking, well, they need to figure it out for themselves. Like, not everybody has the same access to opportunities that can help them.
Yeah.
Like people are like, they should just get a job. The process of getting a job costs money.
Mhm.
You have to have a nice outfit to go to interviews. You have to have access to internet to apply for these jobs. You have to have access to a computer for your resume.
Or
You
a
have
phone.
to
You
have
have to have an
access to
address.
you have to have an address. You have to have a phone. You have to have transportation. That's just the applying and interviewing
Mhm.
process. It's just, I get so angry when people are just so cold and just like, you need to pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Okay, Grandpa, well, bootstraps didn't cost $1,000 in the 50s, okay?
Yeah.
Ugh, I got angry.
The
I'm tired of it.
and obviously things are going to be more expensive than they were in the 50s, but comparisons.
Yeah,
if you
that's
can
what I mean.
compare,
Yeah.
like what
Our
this money
wages-
would have been at this time, it's
Yeah.
so off the charts.
Yeah.
And like
The wages did not grow at the same rate as
Yeah.
the prices of things.
also, you do have people who use the system or
Well, of
not even
course.
use the system, but use like excuses as to why
You
they're in
will.
this situation. But like my kids and I have talked about this a lot. Like a lot of people that are homeless have mental health issues and have
Mhm.
other things that are causing them to maybe not have a stable place, stable job, those types of things. And they don't have the resources always
Yeah.
that they need. And
Yeah.
so you can't just say that, oh, you're homeless, you don't have a job,
You're a bum.
you're a bum, when there are a million things that could have happened to that human being.
Yep.
And we are all human. And honestly, I think we've said this before, but like just to reiterate, like most people are 2 paychecks away from not being able to afford their home,
Yeah.
their car, food.
Yeah.
Like if you had no income coming in for 2 paychecks, you'd be screwed.
Yeah.
Like that is a reality in America.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
that would be my reality.
Yeah. So
I mean, it is very frustrating. Maybe it's the lack of empathy. Maybe that's what I'm frustrated by.
The lack
I'm
of
tired
empathy.
of people not having empathy.
Yeah. No, I understand that.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm.
So
Well, that wraps up week 8.
I love it. Yeah. Go follow us, like, subscribe, review, rate, all the things.
Find us on TikTok. Find the giveaway.
And-
We got until July 31st.
Yep. Vote. Remember to vote
Yes.
on Spotify
Yes.
when
We're
you
bracketing
listen.
this, so
Yes,
we need votes.
Spotify and Facebook. We have the poll there as well.
Yep.
And as always, if you have a Karen story that you'd like for us to read,
Submit it, please.
email it to us at tbspod23@gmail.com. Text us, call us.
Message us on Facebook. Don't
whatever.
call me.
Oh, yeah. Maybe don't call me
Don't
either.
call me.
We are not the calling type.
I mean, I call Bianca.
And
I call my mom. And I call Zach. That's about it.
I don't call anybody. People call me. If I call, people are like, "Oh God, what's wrong?"
I don't really call that often, but don't call me, because anybody watching this except for my mom, don't call me. Don't call me.
Don't call me.
You can message me though. Send me a message on Facebook, text me, send an email, all of the things, but please don't call me.
I love that, and that I think is going to be the title this week is "Please don't call me."
Don't call me.
Please hesitate to reach out with any questions.
Yes.
All right. Well, it was lovely spending another week with you guys. We will see you
Yes.
next week. I'm Bianca.
And I'm Hannah.
And we are
Taking Back Sunday. That's a wrap.
Oh God. But
And
it doesn't deserve
I pray
space.
your brakes go. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just so let's get started. Grab blooper.
Luca agrees.
You're at it. I'm just
Usually
kidding.
does.
Got that big bubble butt.
Yeah, girl. It's huge.
And that's when Hannah would have been on the news. No, I'm just kidding. Because violence is not the answer. Okay.
I popped my earbud. I popped one earbud. Oh my God. Why is this such a hard sentence?
Still trying to give her the benefit of that. Still and issues, and they can't just be okay.
Live.
Yes.
Yeah, just exist. It's like
just come in, do your. What the? Did you saw that and heard that, right?
I heard it, but I didn't see anything.
There is a freaking rat in your wall.
It has got to be something. I think it's in the ceiling.
Oh, it's probably like a raccoon. That was big. She's freaking out because there's a raccoon in your house.
Ain't no way.
It could just be a mouse. They make loud noises. Okay, let's finish. Come on.
Okay. I just didn't want it to fall on me.
Girl, it's in the wall. Like, screwed in the wall.
Okay. No, I meant the mouse.
We are going to go viral with that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I would die.
Okay.
Okay.